Welcome back to the show, to Beyond the Scoreboard. As always, I'm your host, Caleb Rosario. We'll be joined shortly by my co-host, Brendan Spalding. A lot to talk about today, man. It's been a few days since we've gotten on stream, and a lot has happened within the last week, and stuff that we're gonna get into, and obviously, before we start this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. Push this channel out to however many people you can. It's been awesome doing this for the past few months. Getting right into the thick of it with, playoff football coming up. Uh, Obviously, baseball free agency has been unreal. So, you know what I mean? I think we're in the perfect time. I should say we're in the perfect time. That's what I'm going to say. We're in the perfect time. Um, but yeah, man, look, I'm just going to start by saying I'm pissed off. I'm as a Phillies fan, it's very, very tough to see what the rest of the league is doing. And by the rest of the league, I mean obviously the Dodgers and the Mets, what they did. Uh, we're gonna get into it. As you guys, starting off this week, Alex Bregman signed a 3-year deal with the. Let me double check that. Signed a 3-year deal with, the Chicago Cubs. Big time for him. You kind of knew that that's what he was planning on doing last year when he took the 3-year deal with Boston and had 2 opt-outs included in that deal. I think he was kind of bent on himself to put up some good numbers last year and opt out if, he saw that his market was going to be pretty big, which it was. I know a few teams ended up talking to him, and he ultimately chose Chicago, which I think is a great place for him. And I think Chicago is going to be, in my opinion, I think they're the best team in that division. With the addition of Alex Bregman, now Nico Horner has been in trade talks. Don't really know how that's going to go, but you still got Swanson. You got Pete Crow Armstrong. You lost Kyle Tucker, which we're about to get to, but you still got some good pieces. And in that division, there's not really a powerhouse team, in my opinion. I don't think the Milwaukee Brewers are going to replicate what they did last year. They're a good team. They're fine. I just don't think that they're what they were last year. I think they just got hot at the right time, and that's pretty much what it was for them. But, I think Chicago is just the overall better team. And the biggest news, so last night, Kyle Tucker signs a massive 4-year, $240 million deal. I mean, when you look at this man, I don't think he's a $60 million a year player. I think he is one of the best right fielders in the game, but I don't think he's worth more than Aaron Judge. I don't think he's worth more than Juan Soto. Kyle Tucker is a very, very good player, but this is where the discussion happens. The Mets were in on him. The Toronto Blue Jays were in on him. And I feel bad for the Blue Jays because that's multiple years in a row, 3 years in a row where they had Ohtani, Soto, and Kyle Tucker, 3 of the top free agents in their classes that they basically had in my opinion, at their hands, in the palm of their hands, and they didn't end up with any of them. And obviously they still made it to the World Series without them, but imagine Ohtani with that lineup. Imagine Kyle Tucker there. Imagine Juan Soto there. So, it's tough. It's tough to see, and I'm not pissed off at the Dodgers going after Kyle Tucker. This is where people have to kind of stop. And the lockout is coming. Get ready for it. The lockout is coming. Now, I don't think it's going to go to the point where there's not going to be any 2027 games. You know what I mean? I think that's a little ludicrous. But truth be told, man, there is going to be a lockout. The CBA, there is going to be some disagreements. And I don't think there should be, though. I don't think there should be. Nothing like the 0-3 Phillies. I mean, dude, I was 4 years old, so I mean, I can't really tell you much. But thanks, Aiden. I appreciate that. But yeah, man, look, I don't know. I think that people are pissed off for, obviously you feel like your team doesn't have a chance because of what the Dodgers are doing. Look, It's the Dodgers, regardless of a salary cap and a salary floor, are always, always, always going to be at the top of the free agent market. So this salary cap that you want to put on people, it's not going to prevent them from still going after the top free agents. And when you look at their roster from start to finish, top to bottom. Best free agent acquisition is John Harbaugh. We'll get to that in a little bit, Jamie. Look at their roster. Starting with Freddie Freeman. The Braves let him walk. The Braves did not pay Freddie Freeman. He wanted to stay in Atlanta. He wanted to stay there. Mookie Betts was traded to the Los Angeles Dodgers. Traded. He didn't go there in free agency. He was traded. The Boston Red Sox were trying to salary dump. They got rid of Bogarts. They got rid of JD Martinez. They got rid of Mookie Betts. And they traded Mookie Betts to the Dodgers. Blame the Red Sox for that. Shohei, yes. Big free agent. We all knew where he was going. The whole Toronto Mets, we all knew. We all knew it. Juan Soto didn't go there. He could have went there. Ends up going to the Mets for $700 million. 762. Sorry, I don't want to take any money away from him. $762 million for the next 15 years. I do the same thing. And then Kyle Tucker, I'm more upset at Kyle Tucker because I think that's a weak move in a sense of like, this team has gone back-to-back winning the World Series. If you want to win, obviously that's the place to go. Same thing with KD when going to the Golden State. You want to win a chip? Go ahead. And I'm a competitor. I want to win. But like I said, I'm a competitor though. Kyle Tucker could have went to another team that has the chance to go beat the Dodgers. Like the Dodgers, as great as they are beatable. You can beat them. You just have to have the right pitching staff, and your lineup has to mash. And we're going to get into the teams that I think that can compete with them. They're overwhelming favorites to win the World Series yet again, which they should be. But Teoscar Hernandez, Seattle Blue Jays, didn't re-sign him. Andy Pages, Will Smith, Max Muncy. In a sense, Max Muncy is homegrown because Max Muncy was nothing when he was with Oakland. Max Muncy wasn't good. He was on his way out of the league. And the Dodgers know how to develop. That's why they're so good. They know how to develop. Will Smith, developed Bellinger. Gavin Lux didn't really pan out with them, but he's going on and he just earned himself a contract. He just got traded to, I think it was the Minnesota Twins, if I'm not mistaken, but he just got traded today. Earned himself a contract with Cincinnati. Like, they develop. Andy Pages, develop. Kike, in a way, develop. Like, Tommy Edman wasn't this good of a player in St. Louis. So as much as I've always never been able to stand the Dodgers, just because I don't like the Dodgers. More so Dodger fans, because I think Dodger fans, not all. I'm not the type of guy that says all their fan base sucks or whatever. No, I was just saying the Dodgers fans that I've come across, a lot of them, they don't really know ball. They don't know ball. They if you look at if you want to talk about their history, when you go back in time as far as axioms, like, oh, when what about this? What about this guy? What about this guy? What happened in this year? They can't tell you. The Dodgers seem to be a kind of like a bandwagon fan base. A lot of their guys. I'm not saying all, but a lot. Yes. So the way I see it, be upset at the organizations that can spend that don't. I'm not saying that every organization can do it, because I don't think they can. I don't think the Tigers can. I don't think Cleveland can. I don't think Milwaukee can. Chicago can. And we are joined by my co-host, Brendan Spalding.
What's up?
And Dave Roberts.
I'm actually
And by
Dave
the way,
Roberts.
we're also live on Instagram, so go follow that Instagram. We're also live on Instagram right now. So go follow the Instagram. Brendan, how you doing?
This has been a glorious day.
Hey, for you, not for me.
Why
We're gonna
not? Phillies just got JT Realmutos.
listen. I want to talk baseball with you. I don't want to talk. I don't want to get. Don't get the hate out of the. Get the hate
Hey,
out.
I'm gonna
Hate,
be
go ahead.
insufferable until the Super Bowl.
Go ahead. That's fine. I get
Yeah.
it.
All Phillies fans are getting trolled. Bo Bichette saw how the Eagles offense was going. Honestly, the Phillies should hire Kevin Fatula to manage the team.
Yeah. So this is what I'm. This is what I'm going to say. Right. We already know the lockout's coming, right? We know the lockout's coming next year.
I don't know what they're gonna do about it though.
I don't know what kind of agreement they're gonna come up with. This is what I was saying before you got on, is that the salary cap and salary floor, what is that gonna do?
That's what I say. That's what I'm saying.
Be in play for every free agent anyway.
Yep.
They make the most money. That's what I'm trying to get you to understand. They make the most money. They have an insane TV deal. Their owner makes $1 billion. Like, he's $1 billion owner. A lot of them are, but he makes ridiculous money. In Japan alone, the Dodgers have made $8 billion. In Japan alone. So, like, you guys got to understand, they're going to be in play for that. Now, what I do think, though, is that what people are going to be arguing is the type of contract that these guys are getting. Meaning short-term, high AAV contracts with deferred money. I think the deferred money thing is going to stop. At least have some regulations on it. Because they're deferring all this money until 2060. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they're gonna do something about that. But as far as I was saying, be upset at your organization, of the ones that can, because I know not every organization can. I don't think every organization can spend that money and will compete with the Dodgers. But for the ones that can, they don't. Like, let me speak as a Philly fan right here. I was, and me and you talked on the phone last night about it. I was almost 100% sure Bo Bichette was going to sign with us. Almost 100%. Based off when you hear Jeff Passan or Ken Rosenthal or John Heyman saying, yeah, it's pretty much a shoo-in that he's going to come to Philly. You take their word.
Think about it. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, now I'm like, oh, okay, they know way more than me. And I think Bo Bichette used the Phillies as leverage. I don't think he wanted a 7-year deal from anyone. I don't think he did. I think he wanted to take the Bregman route, meaning sign a 3-year deal with 2 opt-outs, put up some good numbers, and because I don't think he's going to be there for a year. I think he's going to hit the free agent market again next year. And that's the same thing that Bregman did. Bregman, that 3 years, 2 opt-outs, opted out after this year after a great season, goes to Chicago. I think that's what Bo Bichette's doing. But, and for me, is like, would you not take that deal that Kyle Tucker and Bo Bichette got? $42 million that Bo Bichette got for one season when we were going to give him 28 per season for the next 7. And he gets 162. He gets more than half of the deal that we were going to give him in 3 years if he stays. I would do it too. Like, and it's not like the Mets. I don't think the Mets are going to be the team to compete with the Dodgers, but I do think they're a formidable team for sure. Their lineup's going to mash. They don't have pitching, but their lineup's going to mash. And they're still in play for Framber. They're still in play for Cody Bellinger. They're still in play for some guys that can make them a better team. So I would do the same. If I'm upset that Bo Bichette's going to get booed the heck out crazy when he comes to Philly the few times he does this year. But I'm more pissed off at our organization because what our organization doesn't do is give you opt-outs. Get with the times. No one is taking long-term deals anymore. Get with the times. If you have to go give a guy 4 years with 2 or 3 opt-outs to secure him in a window you have to win a World Series, do it. Why are you like, oh, we'll give you 10? That's why Tucker didn't go to Toronto. Toronto was offering 10 years. He was like, oh, I get to go 240 for 4? I'm the second highest paid dude in the league behind Ohtani? I'm not mad at. I would take the deal too. You're going to pretty much, not. I want to say essentially guarantee yourself a World Series, like definitely a World. You're like, stop. You're stop. Don't be this guy.
Bruh,
I
I'm
know you
not
say
listening.
how hard it is, but that team is ridiculous. So they're the overwhelming favorites, as they should be. But obviously, you know, the season is very long. A lot of things can happen.
That part I agree with.
You know what I mean? And guys can, you know, certain guys like Mookie and Freddie could be kind of on the decline of their careers. So it's like, yes, they are a juggernaut, but it's not like they're not beatable. I do think they're beatable. Like I said, all you have to do is pitch, have a good pitching rotation, and get some timely hits. They were 2 outs away from losing the World Series.
Facts.
Like, yes, they got Kyle Tucker, and their weaknesses were bullpen. They got the best reliever on the market, and right field and outfield. They got the best outfield on the market. So, like, yeah, they got the best of both worlds that they needed, but they are a beatable team. I don't like this whole notion of like, oh, it's over. Don't play the season already. Bro, compete, man. Like, go out there, win your division, and give yourself a chance in the postseason. Anything can happen in 162 games. That's how I see it. Tell me what you think.
It's hard to go 3 in a row. So I don't think they're going to win this year or next year, but they'll win the third year after this.
Nah, I think that they should be the favorites for sure.
Stop doing that. You trying to jinx my team.
Brendan,
I got
I'm not like you know that for a fact. You know
but
that.
You trying to jinx my team, bro.
You do that all the time to me.
You gonna put all these expectations on them, and then you're gonna be right here talking about, look, see, they fail, man. They got Kyle Tucker, they got Freddie Freeman, they got
I would love that. I would love that. But am I gonna take the chances that the back-to-back World Series team just got the best outfielder and closer on the market?
Do you think the odds are there though?
Huh?
You think the odds are in their favor though?
Come on, Brendan. Like,
at some point you gotta lose, bro. You can't win everything.
Brendan,
the odds of continuously winning versus losing eventually are way higher. And with that divisional round being the best of 5, that scares me.
Okay, you're taking the odds, right? Okay, fine. I get it. What I'm saying is, I think there are realistically, and as much as I'm gonna shred my team for this, I do think they're gonna win a lot of games. That pitching rotation is very
disgusting.
Good.
Disgusting.
Even losing Ranger, which my heart hurts for that.
I'm sorry we didn't get him.
Yeah, stop.
Unless we get Framber.
You don't need him. Stop.
If we get Framber, though, it's over.
I got him going to the Mets, though.
Hey, that'd be sweet, too.
I got him going to the Mets.
But I don't want Cody Bellinger either. I don't know why we're trying to get him.
At this point, I'll take anybody.
I like
I am right now.
I like Cody Bellinger. He's good, but we got like 8 lefties, bro.
I need Cody Bellinger. I need to leave with something in free agency right now.
Hey, I'm leaving here with something.
as soon as Bo Bichette signed, right? I texted in the group chat. I was like, I ain't want to say this, but just go give Cody whatever he want, bro. I'm done. I'm tired of this, bro. Like,
nah, play Justin Crawford, bro. You're good.
He gonna play. Marsh, see you out of there.
Hey, Marsh, he was good.
Out of there. See ya.
Why Bohm gotta go?
Brendan, you don't like him either. So stop. No, bro, go look at social media. No Philly fan wants Alec Bohm, bro. They all can't stand him. And, bro, I'm just saying right now, right? The organization needs to do something. Because I do think if you add another premier bat, which I think Cody Bellinger and Citizens Bank Park can hit you 35, for sure. And in a lineup with, you know, Bryce and Trey and Harper, he don't have to be the guy, but he does add some length to the lineup. Am I wrong there?
Yeah.
Why? You said I'm wrong?
About what's that again?
About
what did
Cody.
You say?
I said
Cody.
Getting Cody. I'm not saying like he doesn't have to be the guy in Philadelphia. Like, and in a lineup with Harper, Schwarber, Trey. He doesn't like I can think he can hit 35 in Citizens Bank Park and be kind of a reliable like
where are you gonna bat him? 1, 2?
I'll bat him 2. Actually,
Harper 3?
No.
Because you're gonna run into a problem.
And you got 3 lefties. I think if it's a right-handed pitcher, you do it. I think if you can do that. But then when it comes to later innings and they put lefty, now you got lefty. But Harper and Schwarber hit lefties great. So I'm not necessarily, and Cody Bellinger's splits are pretty even at least from last year. So like it's not like a terrible thing, but obviously it's ideal that you don't want 3 lefties in a row. But I think you definitely find.
And then you got Justin Crawford. Don't forget him too. So that would be 5 in the lineup every day.
And then you got Trey, JT, Adolis, and
yeah, that's nice.
Yeah, so you got
and Bohm, and then you got, but don't forget Stott.
That's another lefty. You're right.
That's 6 lefties.
No, but this is what Rob Thompson does. He platoons guys. He doesn't.
But he's not gonna platoon his platinum glove. I mean, Gold Gloves.
He does it. He does it. He did it all last year. It was either Sosa, Sosa and Stott. Yeah, he did it a lot last year. Stott rarely played against lefties last year, especially once after the All-Star break happened. Like that's one thing Rob does. Like he's not gonna let you have a lefty lineup. Like he's gonna platoon guys. He's gonna platoon Marsh, and he's gonna platoon Stott. Yeah, if we don't trade Castellanos. But yeah, look. All I'm saying is there are, in my opinion, 3 teams that can really compete with the Dodgers. Like really compete with them.
Yeah.
I think Philly,
San Diego,
Braves when healthy, and now adding Bo Bichette. I need to see what they do pitching wise. The Mets, if they get some pitching, I'll put them up there as well. But San Diego's the other team. Yes, San Diego's the other team that I'll put up there.
Right?
Yeah, Phillies, Braves, San Diego. Those are 3 teams. And I
is that just in the NL?
Huh?
Just in the NL?
Yeah, no, I'm not talking about the AL because the AL they're gonna see him in the World Series if they see him. So it's like it's not like, you know what I mean? Like I'm talking about NL. Like stop the Dodgers from getting to another World Series. That's what I'm trying to say. And realistically, I think 2 of those teams currently as constructed can really do it. And I think it's the Braves and the Phillies because of their rotation. Like I don't think the Mets can right now. Their rotation just isn't good. So,
I agree with that. If they had kept Pete Alonso and got Bo and get Cody and get Framber.
Well, Pete Alonso's not there anymore.
No, I said if they had done that, I would feel better.
Yeah, for sure. If they got Cody and kept Pete, and which they have the money to do so, but they just didn't.
Well, but now they might free up to get Framber and Cody.
That's what I'm saying. Since Kyle Tucker didn't sign there, now they have full resources to go get Framber and Cody if they want. And Cody right now is the number 1, like that's the favorite to go get him. So, but I'm not listening to any MLB insider the rest of time because FanDuel had us like at like a plus 165 to get Bo Bichette and had the Mets like last. Look where he ended up. So
right,
you know what I mean. But look, man, I'm excited for this year strictly because like I'm not gonna go in with any expectations about this lineup. I love our pitching rotation. You know, with Wheeler coming back, Sanchez, I think Nola's gonna have a bounce back year. I don't think he's gonna be as bad as he was last year. Luzardo is back, and then with your 5th spot, you have a chance to have Painter up here and see what you got from him. So I need them to get. I need them to do one more thing though. I need them to do at least one more thing. I need them to go get one more bat. And you know what I'm saying? Like, what do you think though?
I mean, I want them to win. Like
who, the Dodgers?
Of course.
I know. Yeah.
I would honestly, and look, I'm being for real when I say this. I actually wouldn't mind seeing a Phillies one too.
Okay. What
I'm not trolling. I like the Phillies and I like Bryce Harper. I like Bryce Harper, and it's hard for me to see him go whole career without winning.
Yeah.
That's my biggest thing about him. I like Harper. He actually kind of went from like league hated to like kind of loved. Yeah, like they love him now.
He was like literally like called the most overrated player in baseball.
People treated him like he was Josh Donaldson.
Yeah.
And then overall, I mean, just won him over slowly but surely. So I like Bryce Harper. I've always liked Bryce Harper from the beginning. It's just so I would like to see him win one, and I like Trey Turner as well. But he already got one, so he's cool.
Trey got one. Oh, actually, he got one.
Yeah, he was on 2019 too, and they came to the Dodgers. And so, well, no, He's on 2018 team.
No, 2019.
So the Washington
won in 2019. Yeah.
We won in 2020, and he was over here, right? Or no?
No. He got over there.
He was here 28? When was he in the Dodgers anymore?
Y'all traded for him in 21.
So we got him after we won.
Him and Scherzer, yeah. You got him in 21.
We did have both of them.
Because remember, that y'all traded for him after the whole Trevor Bauer situation with Scherzer. That was in 21. I remember that first game too. Y'all traded him when y'all was in Arizona, and I was like, dang. And then when we got him 23, I was like, all right, cool. But yeah, he was a look. There are not many teams to me that full on stand out. That as far as like, yeah, they like. I think there are good baseball teams. I think there are good baseball teams. I think the Boston Red Sox are a good baseball team. I think Chicago is a good baseball team. I think Milwaukee is a good baseball team. I just can't see these guys competing. I just can't. Like, you know what I mean? I just can't. The Dodgers will be the favorite.
No, you're right though, because we only got to beat one, maybe two of those teams. Because
this is exactly why I'm telling you is that okay, say that y'all get the number 1 seed again. You'll get the first round bye. Won't you sit in the wild card? Boom. You're probably not going to see Cincinnati or none of these Arizona or a team that sneaks in. Probably not going to see them. So
I don't want to go to Arizona.
So you're probably going to go see Philly, Atlanta in the first round. That's probably who you're going to get.
See, look at this. All the things I was talking about the other day are playing out.
Well, get them out of the way early.
Yeah, get those good teams out of the way. Because whoever wins those series is the one that's going to go on.
And truth be told, I still think the Blue Jays should be the favorites in the American League.
Yeah, I don't see why not.
Like, they got better. Like, I know that everybody's pissed off about the whole Kyle Tucker thing and they lost Bo, but like Ernie Clement came into his own. You still got Vladdy.
He's not going to be the answer though.
Dude, I like him a lot.
Unless he's going to be Kike Hernandez, which means he only plays in the regular season. He was one of the worst batters last year during the regular season.
Ernie? Didn't he like 270?
No, but we're talking about like pull air percentage.
Oh, okay.
Just like it was a ton of ground balls and a ton of everything.
Yeah, but what if he does something like similar to what he did in the postseason?
That's what I said. Unless you're going to ask him to be Kike Hernandez.
Okay, gotcha.
And only play well in the postseason because he's not going to be able to do that for a whole season, which will be fine.
Yeah, that's fine.
You can be Kike, you can be Adam Duvall, you can be DC.
I know, right?
They literally only show up to play the postseason. It's actually insane. I actually don't understand it, and I would love to know the science behind it.
Do you like Barger?
Oh, I love Barger. I think he has a lot of potential.
Barger has a lot of potential, and then you got Dylan Cease to shore up that rotation. Great add-on. And then Varsho. And the way they develop guys, they are going to get guys that don't strike out, and yet again, Toronto's going to be at the top of the league and the bottom of the league in chase rate, meaning like you know what I mean as far as
they don't swing and miss, and they're going to be at the top of the league in non-strikeout. I don't know what's that. What would it be? They're going to be at the bottom of the league in strikeouts.
Bottom of the league in strikeouts, top of the league in contact rate. I think it's pretty much.
Yep, and that's a recipe for disaster, especially against like Yankees. Against like people who can't really defend it like that.
Exactly. Yeah.
And there's no one in the AL that really goes crazy on defense.
You said there's what?
There's no team in the AL, I'm sorry, that really goes crazy on defense.
Not one at Seattle. It's pretty good. Seattle's pretty good.
Yeah, I guess because they have Julio.
Cal
on the plate. Yeah.
Yeah. Naylor is actually a pretty decent first baseman. So it's like. Yeah, like
when I say go crazy, but they have the rotation to keep them in check, and then it looks like Detroit is gonna just let Scooble do his thing.
Dude, this
is why I don't care about salary cap. I don't care about none of you guys because you don't care about yourself. So why do I care about you?
He filed for $32 million to make an arbitration, right? And to avoid arbitration. The Tigers came in with a whopping 19.2.
That was the largest discrepancy in league history.
And by the way. If y'all don't know who Tarek Skubal is, this guy is in my opinion, second best, arguably the best pitcher in baseball.
Who's better?
Paul Skeens.
Yeah, he's tough, but he ain't back-to-back AL MVP. I mean, Cy Young.
Well, he was second last year as a rookie, and
it sounds like number 2 to me.
I understand that, but I'm saying like There is an argument for both to be number one.
No, that's fair enough because he's 41-3. If you give him average run protection,
I'm probably gonna take Scoreboard because he is a lefty, and you know what I mean. But
no, I'm taking Skeens. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Skeens also plays in a hitter friendly park, and he doesn't give up any runs. So it's like, you know what I mean.
He's 41-3 if they get average run protection. That's insane.
Yeah, that's wild.
He is definitely the best pitcher. I'm hating.
Watch the World Baseball Classic, and you guys are gonna see the two best pitchers in baseball back-to-back games. So just look at it. But Tarek Skubal, if you're the Tigers, this is the biggest investment you should make in your entire franchise history.
Yeah, it's not like they were going for Kyle Tucker or something.
No, you cannot let this guy leave your building. And what they're gonna do is, if they're not playing well this year, he's gonna be traded.
Gone. Yep.
And that's like, you're gonna let that guy out of the building when in arbitration. What if you guys don't know? Do you guys know what arbitration is? Like, I explained this to Jamie earlier today, and I found out recently what it's basically a hearing that the team is going to show you why you don't deserve what you're asking for.
Exactly. Yep.
And you're basically
it's literally like
why you deserve it.
Hey, it would be perfect for me. Like that would be a great job for me.
Yeah.
I'd be the stat guy. I'd be like, hey, but I mean, you batted 270, but that HHA.
Well, what are you?
That OPS plus.
What are you gonna tell Tarek Skubal?
No. Hey, I'd be like, hey, get him his bread, bro. What's wrong with you?
And then the judges, I think he's gonna win his arbitration hearing. I think he's gonna win that because there's no stat that backs up what the Tigers are trying to do at all.
Yeah. It's literally up to a judge to make his contract at this point.
Yeah, literally. And he filed for $32 million. Give him the $32 million. What are you waiting for? Like, at least if you're gonna counter with like 28, 20,
bro.
19. That's insane. So it's like, I don't care. All these people are like, salary cap. Look at what these teams are doing. The Pirates could very well get rid of Paul Skeens.
It's embarrassing, bro.
Embarrassing, bro. You have stars in your building, and you let them go. Why? Because you want a salary dump? Like, what are you talking about? The reason why you guys stay mid is because nobody wants to go play when you're going to get shipped out. Cleveland doesn't sign anyone. Cleveland is always going to compete for that division, and they're going to be a first-round exit every single time. Milwaukee is always going to compete for that division. They're going to be a first-round exit every single time. So it's like,
so funny.
Y'all are pissed off at the Dodgers for doing what they do. I can't stand the Dodgers more than anybody you know. But I'm not going to be mad at what they're doing. They don't care about luxury tax. They're paying $126 million for Kyle Tucker this year. They don't care. But you're like, we're talking about profit. We like the guys we have in the building. We can compete. We won 94 games last year. Yeah, and you got spanked in the divisional round. Really? That's cool to you? Like that's your justification? And I'm talking to John Middleton and Dave Dombrowski here. Oh, yeah, we like the guys we have in the building. We won a lot of games. Bro, Bryce Harper's been here since 2018, and you haven't had any protection for him since he's got here.
Alec Bohm.
Brendan, you say Alec Bohm's name again, I might go through the screen.
Hey, you gonna stop hating on my boy.
You don't like him. You're the one that told me about him 6 years ago. When he came into the league, you were like, bro, he ain't gonna be good.
I tried to tell you.
And I'll listen to you, brother.
I really tried to save you that anguish. Because I could just see he wasn't.
Bro, you 6'5" and you hit like Stephen Kwan.
Bro. Oh God.
Bro, this is what I be trying. I was telling my boys, I'm like, yo, because I know some Philly fans that like Bohm, bro. And I'm like, what do y'all see in this guy?
See, like and think he's gonna help are two different things.
See,
I like Bohm. Do I think he's the answer? No.
No. See, if you had Bohm, if you had a lineup where Bohm's hitting 7th,
yeah, that's a good lineup.
Cool with that.
Yeah, but
rather than him protecting 4th. Bryce Harper hitting 4th, leading the league in double plays
and non-home runs. Yeah, I'm about to say, yeah.
Bro, you're in a stadium where Kyle Schwarber just hit 55 homers, and you're 6'5", 225 pounds, and you hitting me 11.
Yeah, it'll take him about 6 years to do that.
that really is crazy. I'll take him 6
6
years
full
to
seasons.
And I know Schwarber's a power hitter, but bro, there's no way.
Nah, there's no excuse.
There's no excuse for
Schwarber being a power hitter does not have any effect on Bohm's ability to hit the ball.
Absolutely not. You should be like, and yes, baseball, to me, baseball is about slugging. If you can't hit doubles, you can't hit homers. You're gonna hit just C&I singles through the second base hole, and expect for me in the 4 hole to be excited by that. Oh yeah, he doesn't strike out. Okay, but Bryce is gonna get walked because they're not even trying to pitch to him, and it's gonna be a first pitch double play. See ya, inning over. It's like, I'm not excited by that.
And he don't drive in runs. It's not like he's clutch too.
Yeah, right. And you know what I'm saying? Like if he was bringing in 120, I'll be like, all right, that's something. Yeah, nice little 79. It's like, come on, bro. You in a 4 hole with Trey, Schwarber, and Kyle ahead of you. I mean,
you got all them RBI opportunities.
And Kyle brought in 132 last year for you. Like,
that's actually insane. If
55 and 132.
Now here's my thing for you, Caleb.
Yes.
Do you think Kyle's style makes him? What do I mean by that? So what I mean is, like, let's say Kyle, instead of hitting 55, wanted to hit 36, but he could put the ball in play a little bit more. Is that better for him or worse for him? Is his style hurting his legacy? Is my thing.
Good question. Look, he was second in MVP this past year.
Yeah.
So,
kind of a throw in though.
Yeah, it's because you had to, because you already knew you win it. You had to, but he put together a phenomenal season in my opinion. The best season he had, the best season he's had as a Philly.
Yeah.
So I think if he was to be like, you know what, instead of 48, I'll give 36 and I'm gonna hit 270. That's a great season for me. I like that, because 36 home runs ain't nothing to sneeze at.
Right. You know, so do you think his style hurts or helps your team? Which way?
I do think it helps our team though. I do.
I think it helps you more than you think it hurts.
Yes, because
even if you know you're gonna get 200 Ks, but if you're gonna get 132, if you can guarantee me 132
ribbies
or 100 RBIs,
you give me
that's a good enough production.
You give me 120 RBIs, I'm cool. I'm cool.
Just 100, really.
Yeah, but I mean, it's like, but like I'm saying, if you're gonna hit 40 plus, he's probably gonna have definitely more than 100 for sure. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think it helps, because now this is what I'll say. If we had a guy like Bo, Tucker, another guy in the lineup, and
that was safer,
and he was to be like, oh, I'm gonna hit 270 with 36, I'd be like, yeah, that's perfect. I don't need more than that, because I know that other guy is probably gonna hit another 30.
Yeah.
So like,
now,
Schwarber has to be the guy to drive in all them runs. He has to. So I think that's what needs to be done.
Can I ask you, is that a switch you can just turn on and off? Are you either one or the other? Can you be like okay, remember do you remember what's his name? Dude from the Astros. Chris Carter?
I do remember Chris Carter. Yeah.
Okay.
Used to drop some bombs.
Yes. Is that a switch you could turn on and off?
I think certain guys can.
Okay.
If you look at Jose Altuve, right? He literally said, I'm sacrificing a little bit of average to hit some more homers. So it's like, okay. And he's got the Crawford boxes right there. Like, instead of hitting 310, 290, but he's got 27 instead of 18. Like, I think certain guys can do it. And I think Schwarber, he used the field a lot more this past year than he has previously. But you can tell he's looking for count leverage to drive the ball out of the ballpark. He's like, that's what he wants. And rightfully so. If you're going to hit 55 home runs, I'd do the same thing. But I think Schwarber is a guy that could, because he walks a lot, could hit, instead of 240, 265, 270, and some more doubles, fewer home runs. I think he can make that adjustment and do it. Do I think he will? And do I think he should? No, absolutely not. I don't think he should. But I do think he can. I don't think every player can do that though. Like, I don't think Chris Davis could have done that.
Yeah, I don't think so. What about like Soler?
Both Chris Davises.
yeah, both.
I don't think they could.
Chris Davis was blind for like a season.
An entire season.
Because that one year he started off like 1 for 50 or something.
Yeah, bro, insane.
Hey, it was actually hilarious. They were running the story on ESPN, like it was like
milestone, like 3,000.
Like it was like like it was the greatest streak they've ever seen. It was like every game was like Chris Davis got another over 4, just 4 more, and he got dang, bro. They was ruining his downfall crazy.
No, 50 at bats. How many games is that?
Let's say he's getting 3 at bats a game because I imagine someone's walking him.
Sure.
So 16, 17?
To start a season is when you go look at how much what Baltimore paid him. And
the year before he was down there MVP.
Yeah, I know.
He was batting like 250 with like 40-something.
I saw him play that year. He hit a ball literally opposite way in Camden Yards that hit the concourse. And I was like, this guy's insane. And then next year,
you went to Camden Yards?
Yeah, I've been there. Yeah.
Beautiful ballpark, isn't it?
Beautiful ballpark.
I love that park.
Yeah.
I went there when I was like 10. I'll never forget it. Manny Machado and all them were playing, but it was dope.
I went. Yeah, Manny was there. I went in 2016 against the Astros. So I seen Correa, Altuve, Springer. That was pretty. It was pretty dope.
Adam Jones was still playing, if you remember.
Yeah.
But first of all, that dude had one batting stance his whole career, but I don't know how he did that. That was amazing.
Made a career out of it.
Yeah, no, he was a beast. He was good. Like he's solid. Like just one of those career good players, which just never really had the like.
Not a Hall of Famer. But
he didn't have the juice to go like to the next level, but like it was kind of like you know who he's comparable to? Guess who it is? Played for the Guardians for a little bit. Most of it, he started his career with the Guardians, played for the Astros.
Oh, recent.
Yes, recently played for the Astros.
Shoot.
But they were the Indians when he played for them.
Recently played for the Astros?
Yeah, probably in the last 6 to 7 years.
Oh, you're not talking about Josh Reddick?
No. Played for the Indians first.
Played for the Indians first. Just played for the Astros?
And then played for the Astros for, I think, the last part of his career.
Oh, Brantley.
Yes.
Yeah.
He reminds me a lot of him.
Yeah.
Good defense, good hitting, just all career solid player. But not like, see, and I don't know about Brantley because like you look at his
I like Brantley.
You look at his numbers and they're pretty impressive, but it's like can't put you in that hall.
You're not a Hall of Famer, are you? I mean,
no.
I hear you. I get it. I mean, I'm not going to disagree with you. I think Brantley was in the Hall of very good.
Yeah, that's where he is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think he was definitely valuable to whatever team had him. Like he was
get a front desk job at the Hall of Fame, but he can't be in the Hall of Fame. He can work there.
Yo, so all right. The way I'm also like refreshing Twitter right now to see if there's any like anything else coming out. But man, so the plan was for the Phillies, and I'm looking right now, Bob Nightingale, Victor Caratini signed with the Twins. Ooh. Had Bo Bichette gone to Philly, Victor Caratini was the replacement plan for JT. Like they weren't going to sign JT if they got Bo. They were going to just get Caratini as just to be the catcher over there.
Dang, that's $15 million. Y'all paid a lot of money for him.
Yes, I know. That's the problem.
Why would they do that?
They offered him no, that was the deal that they offered him the minute free agency started. This is before all the whole bowl thing. Like this deal has been on the table since December. So
that's still a lot of money for a 35, 36-year-old catcher.
For a 35-year-old catcher, I know. Who's on the decline of his career. I'm with you, bro. I think
$15 million? I don't know. I think you could have got him at like 12. Maybe even 10.
10, yeah. 30 million, 3 years. I would have did that.
And he's got $5 million in incentives.
An incentive, yeah.
Every year. So like
and we also owe him deferred money from this past contract. So yeah. I mean, he's getting paid more than $15 million a year. Let's just say that. But give me we're gonna move on to the next segment, but give me your take on obviously you're a Dodgers fan, but give me your take on the way free agency's gone. Give me your take on I know you say that the odds are stacked against the Dodgers because it's hard to three-peat, but what do you see as far as free agency? Do you think that the teams that can knock the Dodgers out right now?
So far, the winners of the free agency is the Dodgers.
Obviously, for sure.
They got the best outfielder and the best closer,
Mm-hmm.
and they put both of them on their team.
Mm-hmm.
They're still in play for another starting pitcher, which is exactly what they need.
Mm-hmm.
And they possibly could get Cody Bellinger back, which would be nice. And that's a hard decision for me to make because do you run out him instead of Pages?
Cody instead of Pages? I mean, I think yes.
Yeah, but you got 6, 7, 8 righties each
Lefties?
lineup. I don't know. I don't want to see him platoon because he's actually good. Like he should actually be an everyday player. And I'm not the biggest fan of Pages. I think his defense is pretty good, but his swing, he's a really slow swing.
Mm-hmm.
And we saw it get exposed in the
Bad.
postseason.
Yeah.
Where they kind of were like zoned in on like, okay, we're gonna make sure we have every scouting report. We're only facing them. Let's really focus. And that's why I tell you that star players have a hard time hitting is because they really hone in and focus on, okay, this is how you get X player out.
Mm-hmm.
This is what you're going to do. The regular season is there to try things out. Okay, he hits bombs on this pitch in this count. Or kind of collect the data. And then the postseason, you use the data, if that makes sense.
Yep.
Like, there's like, for me, specifically, God dang. Specifically, I think that teams really like try things in the regular season, and then in the postseason they study those things. Okay, we tried this. He hit well in this, and they look at it over the course of the season, and they're like, okay, this is what he did really well all year, and this is what we tried. Let's do something else. That's why I think star players have such a hard time hitting in the
playoffs
postseason. Because now they took all your data of what you were doing well and they just mix it up and then throw you something totally new that you haven't seen. And not to mention you're only getting high leverage relievers, high leverage starters. Like you're no longer gonna see like a rookie first start, or as somebody they just picked up out of AAA to make sure that they had the 5th starter. You know what I mean? Like, you're not going to get any of those free games to get back on track. It's like high leverage pitcher, high leverage reliever all game. So, and then I think that the Mets did a really good job. They snuck in there. Losing Pete sucks, but they got somebody to match with Bo, and they kind of match in age too, which is nice. It's always nice when your star players grow up together. Like, look at what happened between Freddie and Acuna. It's like Freddie was like an old-time star player. Acuna kind of represents the new era of star player, and they clash for it. You know what I mean? And then you haven't heard anything about him and Matt Olson because I think they're a little bit closer in age and closer in styles. Right. If that makes sense. So I think the Mets come in second. And then I think the Blue Jays have done and honestly, the Blue Jays. Yeah. Losing Bo hurts, but they got another starter. They have some pieces in Luke, Barger. It depends on what version of Clement you're gonna get. Kirk. Obviously Vladdy, Varsho. And then they showed up that rotation, so I don't think the Yankees are better than them.
I don't think anybody in the AL is better than them.
I don't think anybody in the AL is better than them either. Seattle can contend with them because of the rotation. That's it.
Yeah. But that's it.
They play defense enough, and they play
and they pitch.
And they pitch, yeah. And that's a recipe. That's a hard recipe to just deal with in the postseason. The Guardians have made no moves. They ain't even been in play for nobody.
Yeah.
So they're gonna be the same. They're gonna win the division. They're gonna come in second in the division.
Last thing. We're gonna get to it when we're picking our MVP picks and all that stuff. Kansas City.
I'm so excited about that.
Bro, moving in their stadium, their
I'm
fences in the
so
stadium.
excited about that.
Bobby Witt MVP season confirmed. Telling you right now, book it.
I'm very interested to go back and look at his data now and see how many balls he out the wall or with the new distance would have been home runs.
Yeah.
Because I bet you if you could add like 5 to 8 doubles that were flyouts and then 5 to 7 homers
that were
doubles. And they're lowering it too, right? So they're not only bringing it in, they're also lowering the fence.
Yeah. Because people don't understand, like, Bobby Witt's a shortstop, hit 30-plus home runs in Kauffman Stadium, which is hard to do anyway.
Yeah.
Like,
did he hit 30?
He hit 30 his second year. Like, his second year in the league.
This is what he got. I didn't know he had 30. I didn't know if he had 30 this year. I thought he had like 26 or 27.
He hit this past year
24?
23.
23. Okay, yeah. That's what I thought. But I mean, like I said, you add 6 or 7, and then it might free him up to go for it a little bit more.
Now,
because because Kauffman is like, it's not even worth like hitting in the air half the time because it's just gonna be a flyout.
He hit he's hit 20 his rookie year. He hit 30. He hit 30 his second year, 32 his third year, and then 23 this past year. So
would you be opposed to every stadium having similar dimensions? More similar.
Yeah. I think that's what makes stadiums. Like,
so you like the
disparity,
the variance, the different.
I think certain stadiums, like, bro, San Francisco is, you bring that in. Like, bring left.
That's what I'm saying. Like, how is that fair, bro?
Right, dude. Dudes are missing out.
Willie Adames is the last person to hit 30 homers since Barry Bonds.
Yeah, but he hit 30 in San Francisco. That's hard to do.
That's what I'm saying. No, I'm saying you can't even get a 31 home run hitter.
Yeah, like, we need to bring that in. You know what I'm saying? Like, we
played over there too. The way in San Raf, the field plays nicely, but in San Francisco, the field's the opposite way, so it faces the water. That's why, like, Monterey played so bad and left.
Left, that was, you guys had a hard time, dude.
We only had. I think I only seen 3 home runs hit there.
Yeah, Juan
Scribner did it. Juan did it, and the one dude from
oh yeah, that was a bomb.
Tucson.
Yeah, that was a bomb.
I think it was Arias, was it not?
It was a Reese. Okay. Yeah.
All right, cool.
Reese. And then the lefties had it made because that ball flew to right field. That ball flew to right field. But
bread.
Yeah, no, like, hitting in California isn't like, once it gets nighttime, it's pretty hard to hit over there because, like, at least, for power, because it gets really dewy over there. It's cold. The ball doesn't fly like that. So it's like,
yeah, it's at sea level.
Those stadiums should make some renovations. Like, bring them in. Bring them in. Bring San Francisco in. Obviously, LA, I think, plays fair. I think LA is pretty. It's fine. I don't think you need to make any renovations for that. San Diego, to me, I think the ball flies a little bit over there.
Petco,
yeah, Petco, it just flies. Anaheim, I don't think you really need to do anything there.
People bombed them.
Huh?
And they already did.
Oh, right. So
remember, in the right field used to be all the way up that.
Does Detroit, dude? Guys hit balls at Detroit that are like, what? How do they
gotta
go
do
out?
something about that?
But, like, bro, it's deep. It's a deep stadium, but, like,
but it's only if you pull it, bro. You gotta pull it.
Yeah, you have to pull it for sure. Yeah.
Like, either side, you gotta pull it, because if you get anything in center field, it's a wraps.
Miggy was the only one going oppo over there.
No, people could do it. Like, George Springer does it.
Yeah.
I'm saying center field is the problem.
Oh, that's bad, bro. I saw Acuna hit a ball. That ball was a tracer that went from home plate. You know how Comerica looks in center field, the batter's eye. The camera well that's at the top, hit it off of there on a line. I'm like, if y'all don't understand how hard that is to do.
Yeah, that's 116, by the way.
Bro, I mean, that is a bullet. That's a literal missile that's coming off his bat. And but that nobody does that though. You know what I'm saying? Like guys ain't doing that. So yeah, I mean, we can move on to
All
the
right.
next topic. Yeah.
One question.
Yep, go ahead.
100-mile-an-hour ground ball, one hop. Okay.
Mhm.
You're at shortstop.
Mhm.
Each mile an hour you go up, you get $25,000.
Okay.
You miss 2 in a row, you die.
Starting at 100?
Starting at 100.
Oh.
So you can go 100, 101, 102, 103.
Mm-hmm.
Where do you stop believing that you can get it?
Where
like if somebody hit 115 right at your neck,
yeah.
When do you stop believing? Yeah.
Yeah. I'll be good with that.
You can go 115?
I played, so I'm not. Yeah. It's not like I'm playing.
I don't know, bro.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. Yeah.
I feel like it gets too fast at a point.
Okay.
So one hop.
It's all one hop?
Yeah.
Like short hop or long hop?
One hop.
Doesn't matter if it's short hop or one hop. I have to read it.
Yes.
That's tougher. But well, like, okay, let's be realistic. I ain't gonna say like 130 because it's not real. But like somebody hits the ball 121, like Stanton.
Yeah. That's Stanton. Yeah, that's the fastest ball ever. What's Stanton didn't even get to move. And it was in the outfield. It was one step away from him.
Yeah. It's tough. Don't get me wrong. I'm definitely 100 to 110. I'm cool. Like
I'm about to say. I think those are safe.
Like I played infield, so it's like I know, you know what I'm saying. Now, if they're short hops, that's gonna be tough. Because like a 110-mile-an-hour short hop, you're literally like hoping it stick. Because those are the ones that like you think are gonna hop and they just stay and they just hit you in your wrist. Those suck. Those suck. And I'm probably gonna be out of commission if it does that. But long hops, if you give me a long hop, I think any of them. Truthfully, I think any of them. Like I think
long hops are easier, yeah, but you won't know.
I won't know. That's gonna be tougher. But I think okay. So what's the caveat if I don't field the ground ball?
Overbreed.
I die.
Yeah.
Ooh, now we're talking death.
If you miss 2 in a row, but if you take the first one, you got to take the second one.
If you was to say third, I'd say up to 112, and that's pushing it.
Yeah, but third base. Hey, get me out of there.
Third base, I'm talking about 107.
Like 100. I might do the first one to be up out of there.
Shortstop, there's a little bit more time. So, like by a split, but it matters.
Yeah, no, it matters. It matters.
I think I could get up to 118. I think I could get up to 118.
Jeez.
I think I could get up to 118.
Yeah, I ain't touching that.
It matters who's hitting it.
Well, it could be topspin, it could be backspin too. That's the hard part.
That sucks for sure.
Yeah. So I don't know. But I'll just leave it at that. That's all. I just want to know. That's tough.
It is, but I'm saying for someone who I played short.
Yeah, no, you're a good infielder.
So like
those fields are gonna be perfect conditions.
Yeah, the perfect conditions. No, I don't have to worry about a bad hop. I just have to read the hop the right way. So it's like you give me a week's worth of ground balls. Though. You give me a week's worth of ground balls, get my feet under me, get my hands going. You give me about 5 or 6 warm-ups. I'll get up to 118.
The pressure too, though. Don't forget the pressure.
The death pressure, yeah, I know.
It's over. I say it's over for you. It's not just the ground ball.
Yeah, but I'm gonna take my chances for me playing. If this was like a football or basketball thing, I would have been like, I'm never doing it. So it's like, you know, like, but baseball, I think, if we're talking hitting though,
start at 88.
Dude, I'm getting up. Oof.
Start at 88.
Do I get BP beforehand, and do I get
sure? Okay. Start at 88, and you got to hit a ball over 90.
Oh, geez. Now we're talking about barrels.
Yeah. You would have made contact with anything. I don't think there's not.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm talking about you got to have 90, but you get 3 chances for this.
I get 3 chances, 3 swings. Is it a pitcher?
3 swings too, so you can take.
Is it a
infinite
pitcher?
Amount it takes,
or just a machine? Just
to make sure that it's the same speed, we're gonna go with a machine.
Yeah, because if it's a pitcher and he's got ultimate pitches, I'm like, we're just not doing this. Like, it's not happening. But just a machine, yeah. I'll get up. Yeah, for sure. 97, 98, 100%.
You gotta get 90 though.
What you mean?
90 EV.
90.
Exit
Yeah,
velo.
no, I got you. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So you got to hit 92, 90 miles an hour.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Yeah,
I bet.
yeah, all right. Yeah, I'll be
I
good
think
with
so too. That
It's
won't
tough.
make me nervous because the death.
It's the pressure part of it. You know,
it's the
just
death
like
pressure.
the fact that I know if I whiff, I'm dead. That's tough. That's tough. The hypothetical here, like doing it, it's like, yeah, I can do it, but then you're like, oh, like I die if I miss this. Like that's what.
Hey, and if you take the first one, you gotta finish it.
Yeah, like if I take I have 3 swings. If I take the first one, I'm like, oh, I got 2 more of these. Now I'm just like in full protect mode, trying to just hope I get a barrel. But then you gotta go at 90 plus. That's tough. I say 95. I could try to get up to 97. I don't think I'm getting a hundo.
Oh, so you trying to kill yourself? You talking about try? I'm taking the sure thing. 90, and I'm out of there.
Okay, so see, this is what. Okay, listen. It's all, you know how the field goal thing. It's all gonna depend on that. Like the same way. First one at 95, I squared up at 90. I'm going to 96, 97. I'm like, it depends.
Wait, hold on. So you going 88? So you passed 88,
88,
past 89,
90. Yeah.
So are you using those as barometers, or you think you're just gonna wipe right through them?
No. I think at night, once I get to 93, if I'm like, oh, it took me to the third one to do this.
Yeah, I'm out of there.
I'm out of there. After that, I'm out of there. You know what I'm saying? But baseball is also timing, though. So it's like, if I get that 92 and I'm like, oh, I got boom, 92 to 94 isn't really a stark difference. Once you talk about 92 to 97, now we're like, oh, because that machine's, it ain't straight all the time. That thing be cutting. And it kind of has, like, depending how they feed the ball, how the seams come out, that thing be cutting. So it's like, I could get 97 on the hands, and that's gonna suck. But
let me get 90. I'm out of there.
No, it depends. If I go,
I'm out of there. Ain't no defense.
First one, I'll go to the next one. If I get on the first one, the previous one, if I get on the first one, I'll go to the next one. But if it took me a couple tries, I'll take my 25K. I'm out of there. I ain't that dumb. Now, what if it's machine, like, the machine that Momentum got, right?
Oh yeah, with where you can see that actual thing.
Oh no, but I'm saying, like, they can put whatever pitch they want.
Oh no, I'm not even trying.
It starts at 82.
Nah.
No?
Nah, I'll walk out. It's the death part. Like, would it be fun to do? Yes.
I'd be
but
fun.
if it's like mixing pitches, you gotta do it. Nah.
But you also don't have to swing at everyone.
Yeah. Well, that's true. I guess you could
it's not like 3, like you have to swing at every pitch.
Yeah, like, I don't know, but it's the death. It's the death. It's the death is keeping me out of there.
The death does suck. I feel, dude, knowing me, at 89, I might whiff on the first 2 and just be like, it's over. Like,
yes,
it's over with.
Hey, it's gonna be like Squid Games in there, bro.
Oh, dude, that'd be sick, right?
Baseball Squid Games would be crazy, actually.
It'd be insane. It's like, yo, field this ball at 118. Like,
yeah, where is Mr. Beast at?
He can make that happen.
100%. Hey, bro's throwing money on it, everything, bro. He just like he got a game
with something. What the heck? We could do this,
bro. He be throwing money at everything, bro.
At everything, bro. Insane. But let's move on to the next segment. Let's get it.
Yes, sir.
Last segment.
Football.
What happened?
Football.
All right. So, obviously, haven't been able to talk about it since Sunday. There's some discrepancies going on. And
where's the Eagles jersey at?
What?
Why is there no Eagles jersey behind you?
That's tucked away until August. You know what I mean? That's tucked away until August.
I just realized that.
Once training camp gets underway, we'll start seeing what they got going on. Now, that's only if they get Mike McDaniel, like Brian Daboll, as the OC. If they go get a first-time play caller yet again, you ain't going to hear me talk nothing about football until, week 1. And that's if I even watch the game. So,
I can't believe that happened.
I can. But, okay, we're going to go over now our divisional round picks.
Yes.
Now,
hey, I was cooking with the other one. I missed one though.
Yeah, and I didn't get any. So
what I miss?
I said I think you picked the Chargers.
I did pick the Chargers. You're right. Yep.
I picked the Patriots. That's the only one I won. And Houston. We both picked Houston. No, you
Yeah,
picked
I didn't think. Yeah. Pittsburgh didn't have no chance. I
Yeah.
wanted
You
Pittsburgh to
wanted
win,
all right.
but I don't think they had a chance.
Yeah, I didn't either. But let's get into this
Wait,
matchup.
I had San Fran. Yeah, I did. And then did I have
You had San Fran. You had the Rams. You had
Chicago?
Bills. You had Bills. You had Chicago. Remember, because I had
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I did. Because you said they hadn't beat them 3 times. If they had beaten them 3 times, I'd be like, Hey, I was watching that game. That might have been the best game.
We were watching the game together.
Yeah, that might have been the best game.
I like the Panthers Rams, John. That was really good. There wasn't a game
that
was
watching
bad.
that. That is why I was watching that.
There isn't a game that was bad, but besides the Chargers Patriots game, that game sucked, and the Texans Steelers game, that game blew. But all the other games were pretty simple.
No, the Patriots Steelers game was good.
No, the Patriots Chargers games was not good.
No, not the Patriots Chargers. I'm sorry, the Bills. I mean, not the Bills. The Steelers.
That game was 31-6.
Yeah, but it was to the fourth. They went bonkers in the fourth quarter.
That defense is wild.
Yeah, there's nothing you can do about that, bro. There was nothing
right now. And I have my Super Bowl picks.
Ooh.
I have my Super Bowl picks. We're going to go over the divisional round, but I'm going to tell you, out of the teams that are left, I think it's going to be New England, and I think it's going to be Chicago. I think it's going to be the Bears and the Patriots.
Wow, that's a crazy Super Bowl.
That'll be wild.
But here's the thing, though, with the Patriots, and this is what scares me about them.
Mm-hmm.
They've only faced one top 8 defense.
Mm-hmm. I give you that.
I don't know that I can. I don't know if I trust them to go to Denver and just.
No, they're going to New England.
I know where they. Wait, why?
Because the Bills are going to Denver. We're gonna get into it right now. The Bills are the lowest seed that came out of the wild card for the AFC.
Yeah, no, I'm saying they gotta. I think Denver's gonna win this game.
And okay, so we're gonna get into it right now. Let's get into it.
Okay.
Right. Here we go. So we got. Let's get over here. We got Buffalo and Denver. Denver's first game of the postseason. Who do you got and why? I know who I got in this one.
This is like the worst pick thing ever.
Why? Do you think this is tough?
Yes, because Denver's defense is really good.
Yeah, they are.
But their offense is okay. So it could easily be a 21-17 type game. Mm-hmm. And if you leave Josh Allen in the game, he's the best. He's one of the best playoff quarterbacks in the league.
Mm-hmm. In the wild card, in the divisional round, he's not, though. Stats wise, he is, but I'm sorry, as far as record goes.
Yeah. That's how things go, though. Like Philly never lost in the link.
That's true. You're right about that.
So you gotta lose at some point, but you gotta win at some point too. Give me Buffalo. I'm gonna take the upset.
I'm taking Denver on this one.
I think in my heart of heart, Denver's gonna win, but give me Buffalo.
You want Josh Allen to go get one.
I want Josh Allen to play in this game. Yes.
Okay.
Give me Buffalo.
So the reason I'm going to get Denver, one, obviously pass defense is insane. Both these pass defenses are pretty good, and Denver's offense doesn't scare me one bit. But it being in the Mile High in Denver,
shoot, that is a good thing.
They don't really lose in Denver.
Yeah, so, I was just thinking about that. It's gonna be cold as butt cheeks, and the
Buffalo's used to being cold, so it doesn't really matter. But
it's cold as butt cheeks and the high elevation.
Yeah, and the Buffalo's run defense is pretty bad, and Denver can run the football with RJ Harvey, and I think Denver, like all Bo Nix needs to do, I think, is not turn the football over, and they win. That's how I see it. Because if he turns the football over, I think you give Buffalo a chance to win this game. It's just like Denver's defense to me is just too overwhelming because Buffalo doesn't have you pretty much only need to shut down the run and you'll be fine because Buffalo doesn't have receivers. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how I see it. So I got Denver winning this game and moving on to the AFC Championship game, which will be at the Mile High.
Give me Buffalo.
You get Buffalo. I give you that. I give you that. Houston and New England.
Give me Houston.
I'm going to take the Patriots in this one.
I'm taking
Reason
Houston.
being, it's going to be a snow game in New England. Houston plays in a dome.
Oh, that's a good point.
They just went on the road to Pittsburgh, but C.J. Stroud was literally horrendous in that game. Like actually very bad. 3 turnovers or whatever, 4 turnovers in that game. That defense, though, defense travels, and that defense is going to travel anywhere. And New England didn't really have a stellar performance against the Chargers defense, who's also pretty decent, but they're not Houston. I can see Houston winning this game. I'm just going to trust Drake May to make to make the throws necessary and not give Houston a chance.
Yeah. Give me Houston.
Okay, so you got Houston and Denver, and
both upsets.
So you got Houston hosting the AFC Championship game.
Yes, I do.
That's a tough. Hey, I would want Houston to go. I would like to see Houston, but I'm rooting for Drake May because of the discourse around him as well, and I like Mike Vrabel as a coach. So I'm going to take them to travel on the road to Denver. Me and you pick basically both the opposite for both games.
Yep.
On to the NFC. This is a insane powerhouse freaking round right here. San Francisco going on the road to Seattle.
Give me Seattle.
San Francisco coming off an upset win, but considering George Kittle is lost for the year, no Fred Warner in this game, no Nick Bosa, obviously. Trent Williams will play. Ricky Pearsall said he will be trying to play this game. I just think Seattle's defense is too much for the limited offense, but I don't think this is going to be a blowout by any means. Kyle Shanahan is definitely going to keep this team in the game. And Sam Darnold was good for a couple interceptions. So I'm still going to take Seattle in this game, though. Just strictly the fact that playing at home, they've played really well at home this year. And San Francisco, I just don't think has enough offensively to compete. That's how I see it.
I'm taking Seattle only because San Fran lost Kittle. If Kittle was still playing, I'd be fine. I would take
me and you on the same boat right there.
I just think that now you got a week to prepare for them not to have Kittle.
Exactly. Yep.
Yeah.
Now, for me, the game of the week, the Rams traveling to Chicago, which they've never won at with Sean McVay and Matthew Stafford. They've never beat Chicago on the road. They've never won in Soldier Field. And Chicago is like the cardiac Bears. They are never out of the game. So even if Rams go up a couple scores in this game, I'm not counting Chicago out by any means. I'm going to take the Bears to win this game.
I'm taking the Rams.
What's your reason?
Matt Stafford.
Your reason is Matt Stafford?
Yeah, they got the MVP, bro. And listen, like you just said, it is so hard to just continually beat on somebody.
Yeah, but it's not like it's with the same team that it's been different teams that they've played and they haven't won over there.
I know that's what makes it even better.
I'm gonna take Chicago. One, obviously, them being home, that weather is gonna be below zero. The Rams they needed another miracle in Carolina, which they sucked against the NFC South this year. I don't know what was it about that division, but yes, they have the weapons for sure. But I just think Ben Johnson against that defense that isn't very good is going to scheme up some stuff. And Caleb Williams, I got to give him his credit.
Yeah, he's been tough.
I know the completion percentage isn't there, but there are a lot of throwaways. He makes some of the most outlandish throws that you don't attempt. And he makes
that one throw on 4th down.
Oh, dude, that might have been a play of the season, dude. That might have been play of the season.
Threw that over there like he was a shortstop.
Oh man, that was insane and
on the money. It was a kind of off script route too, because if you could tell, the route was supposed to end a little like 5 yards before, so he threw it a little bit behind him.
He threw him open, like he threw him to just go get it, and that's what's crazy on that down, and it's just like the Bears, they are the best second half team in football outside. Them and the Bills are the best second half team in football, so it doesn't matter to me if the Rams are up or not in this game. Yeah, I think the Rams do need to get a lead though in this game, and they should not be comfortable though being up 10 or 14 points in this game because Chicago can score. Like Chicago literally can score in 3 to 4 plays, back-to-back drives, and they've done it. So I just think they can run the football with anybody, with Monangai and Swift in that cold weather. Rams are not a very good tackling team, especially in the secondary. They're going to get the ball out of Caleb Williams' hands quick with DJ Moore and Burden and Roma Dunze, and the tight ends. I think Ben Johnson is just going to scheme up against this defense. This game does have the potential to be a shootout, though. I got Chicago winning this game 34-28. So
I got the Rams. I got the Rams. For sure. I think that's like a.
I think it's like a certainty.
Like a guarantee. I don't think they're gonna blow them out or anything, but I think the Rams are gonna win that for sure.
Why? What makes you so certain? Just because of Matt Stafford?
No, I think that the secondary of the Chicago Bears.
Yeah.
It's really
their defense is not good either. Yeah, you're right about that. 100%. You are right about that.
Right. And then you got to deal with Puka and Devontae.
Right.
And I think that's going to be overwhelming every possession.
Yeah, but if they were in LA, I'd tell you, I'd be like, yeah, for sure, I give you that. But bro, in Soldier Field, I don't know, bro. That weather matters, bro. That weather matters to me. And Rams just aren't used to playing in those conditions and playing well. So it's yeah, Devontae and Puka, obviously phenomenal. And Chicago's defense isn't good. But I think they have the home field advantage playing in Soldier Field, and they are used to it. They love it. And I think they can run the football well enough to keep Rams offense off the field. And I don't think the Rams defense can do that to them, run the football. They will have to – I think the Rams are going to have to score just pretty much airing this ball out the whole game. That's how I see it, because the Bears' run defense is pretty good. So,
yeah,
I think that's going to be the game of the week, though. I think that's going to be the game of the divisional round. I think the other games are I think they're still toss-ups, except San Fran and Seattle. I don't think that's really a toss-up. I think Seattle kind of is the favorite there, and they should win. The other games, I think, can go either way. Buffalo and Denver and Houston and New England can go either way for me. And, yeah, bro, I think this divisional round is going to show a lot. The AFC Championship game is going to be 4 teams that we probably didn't expect. Maybe the Rams are the only team out of those 8 that are left that you'll be like, all right, yeah, you kind of couldn't expect them in the NFC Championship game. But everyone else coming into the season, you're like, nah. We were talking about that on the phone. We're like, nah. But they're like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they're there. So, you know what I'm saying? So, I can't wait. First
I got Bills, Rams.
Yeah, the rest of the guys at the job have the same thing. I have
really?
Yeah, the rest of the guys that have
Bills. Smart guys. I love those guys. You know what? I might move to Philly just to work where you work at.
I won't be there. No, I can't handle another one of you guys. I deal with you on the show. I can't deal with you in person again. Dealing with them. That'll be.
Oh my God. We would be. It'd be like tag team, bro. It'd be like, hey, bro, you take first and third period.
I had to walk away today. I literally was saying, I was like, I'm not talking football with you guys until August. And then I ended up getting caught in a conversation while I was talking football with them. And I was arguing with an Eagles fan, one of the guys that is an Eagles fan. And I was like, I got to walk away now.
What was the argument?
Jabin, he's rarely in the chat, but Juan, Jamie, obviously Josh, you know what I mean, the guys. But I'm okay with them because I know.
No, what was the argument?
Oh, it's about Jalen Hurts. So
what was he saying?
That is his fault. That is his fault. But I'm not gonna do it. And I said this. I was like, look, you know what?
Give him a round of applause.
Nope. I was saying,
being a realist.
What? No, I was saying, you know what? I hope that we go get Mike McDaniel.
Yes, everybody to make it easier for him because he can't do it himself.
Oh, absolutely. No, absolutely not. Because that is the exact offense that people say he can't run. That offense right there. Mike McDaniel's offense. The Dolphins head coach, he comes over here. That is the exact offense. With all that motion, all that pre-snap.
Is he not scared? Is he scared?
No.
Why won't he call anything at the line?
Bro.
He don't check nothing. There was a literal thing where he was like, hey, bro, why don't we throw the thing across the middle? Why don't you just call that?
The videos have come out of him talking to the coaches like, we need to do this.
Yeah, and he don't call it at the line. Call it at the line. You don't think A-Rod has been like, you know what, A-Rod, instead of you running, I've heard stories of they'd be like,
yes,
he'd be like, look at me and be like, what you want to run? And he's like, I'm gonna run this. And he's like, no, yeah, let's do it.
Jalen's always been the guy, even dating back to Oklahoma. It's not being scared because he says he wants to do it. So put him in the position to do it. That's not
Why don't you just do it, bro? Sometimes you just gotta show him.
Bro.
What Kendrick say? Sometimes you gotta pop out and show.
No. Jalen has always done what the coaches have asked him to do.
That's the problem.
What do you mean?
Why can't he do his own thing?
I'm not saying he no. I'm not saying he couldn't just go to the line and be like, I don't care what he's talking about. We're gonna run this.
But, yeah, why not?
Bro, not a lot of quarterbacks do that.
The good ones do. That's the thing.
No.
You don't think Lamar does that?
Josh Allen ain't doing that. Josh Allen ain't doing that. Josh Allen is not doing that.
You don't think he ever called a route and was like, hey, bro, you know what? Instead of running that, run this for me.
Yeah, of course. And Jalen, listen to me. On that 4th and 11, at the end of the game, if you would have saw that video of Jalen Hurts going over there, like, bro, we got to run, and Patullo's like, we're going to run 4 verts. And
I saw the video. This is what I'm referring to. So now it's like he put his season in Kevin Patullo's hands. Why not just take it into your own? This is what I'm saying. That's why I'm genuinely like I'm not being funny when I'm asking you, is he scared?
No. How are you scared? How are you scared when he's literally asking them to do something and they're not doing it? How's that scared?
Just do it.
I don't know if that he's scared to just go against it, but I don't think he's that kind of player. Just to be like, I'm gonna just disrespect what my coaches are telling me right now.
But that's part of it though.
It's not a lot of quarterbacks do that, Brendan.
But sometimes you have to. Can you admit that was a situation he probably should have?
Andy Reid listens to Mahomes. Eric Bieniemy listens to Mahomes. He'll be like, yo, I want to run this. They'll be like, oh, he wants to run this. We're gonna run this. They don't like. He has gone like he went to Nick Sirianni multiple times and on Hard Knocks.
I heard all the clips. I've not heard all of them, but
we gotta run. And they don't. So it's like he wants to. So this is what I'm trying to tell you. If they go get Mike McDaniel, who most of his throws are through the middle of the field. Most of them are all coming with motion. If he comes, we are going to be able to see if it's Jalen or if it's the play calling. Because if they have to change the system for Jalen, which I don't think Mike McDaniels will do, then we're going to be like, okay, maybe Jalen just can't run this type of system. I'm just waiting for them to go get a guy like that so I'm 100% confident that he can run that system to perfection. 100%. I do. Because how many guys was Jalen Hurts throwing to? The Eagles were like last in separation rate of receivers.
No, it was bad. Receivers. Everything was bad this year.
Everything was bad.
Yes, except
what?
Goddard was a beast.
Oh yeah, for sure. That red zone.
He was fantastic. He was fantastic. I don't think Jalen was horrible. He was more of what I say he is than what you say he is. So like what I mean by that is like he played more average. You can admit this yourself too. His numbers and stuff was more average than it was top 5. So
yeah, but I am giving context because of what's going on.
I know why you're saying what you're saying. I agree. I think Jalen Hurts is capable of a lot more than we've seen. That is why I keep him out of the top like 5 and 8.
Because he's not doing it right now?
Yeah, because he's not asked to, and nor does he do it. Now, but in ability, I would agree with you and say he's top 5 for sure. For sure, top 5. If you said, hey, who has the ability? I mean, the ability to run, throw, smart. Mm-hmm. He has all the abilities. It's not incapable. I don't think he's incapable. I just don't think he's asked to do it, and that's why I say that.
This is where I misunderstand you, because I get the feeling that, and especially like my coworkers, they always say it's like he's not doing it because he can't do it. I was like, I don't. But that's where I disagree. It's like he can. They don't
yes.
Him. He can.
They don't let him
do it.
Yes.
Though.
It's
which is like.
His personality, I think his personality doesn't let him do it. I don't think it's necessarily the coaching. I think he's such a friendly team person. Yeah. He has a hard time like being like, you know what? Hey, listen, AJ, you don't got it, bro. Forget about it. We'll find something else. You know, or hey, bro, Saquon, like we can't keep running on 1st and 10, bro. I'm gonna call this play real quick. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he doesn't have that like takeover, but
see,
he isn't.
when
It's not that he's not clutch because he does make clutch plays too. It's just it's not a takeover clutch. It's like a opportunistic clutch. If that makes sense.
this
Does
is
that make
why I
sense?
don't. This is a little bit. I understand what you're saying. This is where
Okay.
I kind of digress. Is that I don't know why they didn't do more of this. I think in that last drive against the 49ers, they should have did the same thing that they did when they were against the Rams in week 3. Jalen, you got it. Because it came out that they put the ball in Jalen's hand. Like, Jalen, go ahead. Go call the play. Go, you got it. And he went right down the field in 3 straight drives and took the lead. Why don't they do more of it is my problem. Like, why don't they just put the ball in his hands like, Jalen, what our game plan isn't working right now. You pretty much tell us where you want to go. And the clips came out, dude. It's like all the stuff that I'm telling you is like, why are they not running this? He wants to run it. He hates the conservative play calling. He can't stand it. And he called it out multiple times in press conferences. So it's like, I am not going to sit here and say he's incapable of doing it. And I know, and to me, that is a coaching thing by not putting the best put your quarterback in the best position to succeed, which is, go do this. We're gonna run with you more. We're gonna do this. We're gonna throw the ball in the middle of the field. We're gonna put motion with AJ and Smitty in the slot against linebackers. We're gonna give you open receivers, bro. He has to make tight window throws all the time, and it's like because guys are literally running the most predictable routes. And Robert Saleh said it in his press conference. I don't know if you heard it. It was like, "Yo, what did you see on that last 4th and 11 play that kind of like gave you guys the edge?" Robert Saleh was like, they did what they've been doing all year long. Like, is that like that's insane to me that you're running 4 verts against quarters coverage, and you called a timeout before 4th and 11 to call that play.
Yeah, that was
the
crazy
49ers
too.
The 49ers didn't. They gave you a look. It was like, yo, it's gonna be quarters. So you call a timeout to read the defense, and you call the play that is designed to stop.
And you know what's crazy? I was literally about to say that. They literally didn't even disguise the quarters. It was straight up 2 safeties wide, 2 corners wide and off the ball. They were running quarters.
Yeah. Like they knew what they you knew what they were gonna run as soon as you went to the lines. Like, all right, we're gonna call timeout. All right, yo, they're gonna be in quarters. And then they came out again in quarters.
They did the most basic 4 verticals formation ever. 2 by 2.
2 by
bro, literally 2 receivers on one side, 2 on the other. Come on now. What do you think we were gonna think you're gonna do?
AJ and Devontae on the outside of the numbers, running basically clear out routes because there ain't nothing there.
I just don't. You couldn't do it out of trips or nothing. Like no levels concept, no nothing. They just went straight 4 verticals, 2-2.
Threaten that safety to at least run a post on the backside with AJ or Devontae to just occupy that safety to come down. You couldn't run a crosser in the middle of the field to occupy that safety to get a 1-on-1 on the outside. But like
the linebackers got the drop to the first down marker. It was just like the worst thing you could have done.
Like,
but Jalen let it happen though. That's the other thing. That's my problem with the whole thing.
You're right.
And I'm not, again, I get that part because I was that kid. Like when I was in high school, I did whatever a lot better. Exactly. I was a lot better at sports than I gave myself credit for. Because I probably could have played basketball at a Division II level at least. Because some of the people I played played basketball against in high school, and I tore them apart. I played them, and they went to college and played Division II. So, and they were pretty decent players. So, like, I know that if I had, done what I was supposed to do and not been so, I was like the team guy. Like, I averaged 10 points or whatever, but like I could have easily did 15, 16, 17 if I had just been willing to like go against the grain. Like I always ran the play all the way out. Like you could give me a driving lane or a wide open shot and I would like hold it and throw it to the next person I'm supposed to throw it to, go set the screen. Yeah, like I ran the play. So I know where Jalen's coming from. And that was a place of fear for me. I was afraid to come out of the game if I didn't do it. Now I know he's not fearful of coming out of the game.
Yeah.
But is he fearful of the scrutiny that comes with making a call and it being the opposite of what your coach called?
I I don't know,
because
man.
that's kind of his to me, that's kind of his personality. It's like he wants to be the lovable guy, and he is. He wants to be the lovable guy. He wants to be the guy that like the leader, and he is. He is that. He is a leader. But is he there? He doesn't have that like I'm willing to like I'd rather die like than do this. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like Kobe would like, it'd be 3 people on him, and the right thing to do is to throw it, pass it to someone
He's
else.
shooting it.
But he might shoot it. You see what I'm saying? Like, and I don't think Jalen has that where it's like, I want this to be win or die on me. If that I don't know if that's fair. I'm genuinely asking you, as what you've seen and heard from him speaking. It reminds me a lot of myself when I was younger, where it was like I was
think
more
he
afraid of
has.
coming out than
Yeah.
actually doing what I was gifted and capable of doing.
See, I think Jalen Hurts does have a killer instinct. I do, because
Okay.
he has risen to the moments in the playoffs. He just has.
Yes.
Like he's played well in the playoffs.
I agree.
And that's especially like in games like the 2 Super Bowls. I know you don't want to take one game, but I take it as like people say it's like, oh, like he needs a run game to survive. In both Super Bowls, he had essentially no run game. And in the NFC Championship game, outside of that one by Saquon Barkley, there really wasn't a run game either. And like consistently, they asked him to throw the football all over the yard, and they did. Now, of course, the defense helps a lot when they're giving you short fields, and of 100%, I agree with that. But I do believe that Jalen Hurts wants to be in the moment, and I do believe in that case in that 11, he was trying to plead his case to not run that, and they didn't. Like for whatever reason, they just didn't, and I don't know. I don't know what I know what you're saying is like, oh no, like whatever. I don't care what they're talking about. Let's just run this. And I know that Nick Sirianni and Patullo, they're gonna take the fall for it because they're not gonna put it on Jalen as like, oh, he went away from what we called. But the thing is, I know if it did work out, they'd be like, Jalen made that call. We call something else. Like I know that's what they would do. So it's like you're never gonna know what the situation is because they're always gonna either fall on the sword or give Jalen credit. That's how it is. They're never gonna put Jalen under the bus. So I don't think that he runs away from the moment. I don't. I don't think that's fair to say because I've seen him perform in big moments. And
I'm not saying don't get that confused. I'm not saying he's running away from it. I'm saying he's not running towards it. There's a different statement there. It's like fork in the road. Go this way. It's on you. Go this way. Everybody will still look at you the same.
Jamie got that. He said, I think it's a little different. Killer puts it on the line no matter what anyone says. He's a baller.
I agree with that. Yes. That's a good way to put it. He's a baller. I like that. I like that a lot. I'm gonna use that. Who put that up there? I didn't see the name.
Jamie.
Yeah, that's my boy, Jamie. Look, I agree with that. He's a baller, but maybe not a killer. He won't go out of his way to go get you. But if you're in the way, he has the ability, the capability, and the mental fortitude to get it done. But he's not gonna go out of his way. Like I know he knew at the snap, 4 verticals was not gonna play against quarters.
Mm-hmm.
I know he knew that. He saw it, and he let it happen anyway. To me, a killer would be like, forget that, AJ. I want you over here, motion over here. Let's do this. Whatever they got to do. I don't know all their calls. I don't know all the stuff like that.
Do you think Josh? Do you think? I'll say I'm gonna give you an example. Josh Allen, right, against the Chiefs, last year, game on the line, had a chance to go win it. The play that was called was, I mean, in those situations, like you should know by watching film, and Steve Spagnuolo, the defensive coordinator, he is going to zero blitz every single time with the game on the line. Third down, fourth down, he is zero blitzing. Their play call was horrendous, and Josh Allen looked surprised by it. He looked like when he snapped the ball, he panicked and started running backwards and just chucked the ball up. So I was like, I think a lot of these quarterbacks, I think Mahomes is the one guy.
I see what you're saying there.
I think Mahomes is the one guy that's like, If he gets a call that he knows is not going to work, he's like, we ain't doing that. But the thing is, Andy Reid and Eric Bieniemy, for whatever reason, not for whatever reason, obviously it's Mahomes, but I'm saying like have
don't
the
really
trust.
Put him in that
like,
position, please.
Don't put it. They're like, yo, and they're smart. They're like, we're not going to put him in a position to fail. Like it's just going to be on to Mahomes to make the throw. And I think if they get a play like the game was on the line in the 2019 Super Bowl, right? Against the 49ers. 3rd and 15. They're backed up, calls a timeout. He goes to Bieniemy. He was like, yo, can we run Wasp? Can we run it?
I'll wait a few minutes.
And Bieniemy, they didn't have a play call yet. Bieniemy was like, oh, yo, he wants Wasp. Like Mahomes was like, can we run this?
Like that.
He asked. They called it for him.
Yeah. And that's partially on Patullo and Sirianni. You have to have trust in your quarterback. If your quarterback's asking for something, you make it happen.
And to me, in those situations, I'm paying you $50 million. Go win me the football game.
That was unfair. That's unfair to him as well. That's part of an issue too. I can agree to that. I'm not gonna because look, the psyche. So okay, let's look at Jalen in the past too. He played for Saban. You don't really question Saban.
No.
You know what I mean? Played for Lincoln Riley. You don't really question Lincoln Riley. No. You know what I mean? So he's been in a situation for a long time where you don't question
certain guys.
That he's had. So I get
his dad coached him in high school. Like you're not questioning his dad.
Yeah.
You know?
So I get the psyche behind it.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? I get it.
He's
because coachable. it's like he's ultimately coachable, but sometimes it calls for you to be more than that.
But Devontae dropped it, Jamie. Devontae dropped it. And AJ dropped it. AJ would have still been running. I ain't hear it.
So but I mean, again, and this is why I always tell you this, and I will always say this. I like Jalen Hurts. I just am not in love with him. That's my only thing. I don't love him.
I need an offensive coordinator.
Yeah.
That I need Mike McDaniel in the building or Brian Daboll that has a good relationship with him. Guys that I know are going to go out there and Nick Sirianni's going to have and Howie Roseman made it known. Nick Sirianni's going to have nothing to do with the play calling next year. Yeah. He's going to have nothing to do with it. And he shouldn't. It's okay if you're a CEO head coach. I'm okay with that. If you're going to be like a Harbaugh or like a Mike Tomlin, like you don't have anything to do with both sides of the ball, just sit there and manage the game. I'm okay with that. Nick Sirianni tries to insert himself too much. He don't need to. The 2 times he got out of the way, with Steichen and Kellen Moore, you went to Super Bowl both of them years. Get out of the way. Get yourself an experienced play caller like Mike McDaniel that's going to run insane motion that will have receivers open. It's just going to be to Jalen Hurts to read the play, read the defense. And Mike McDaniel is a genius. And I think he is the guy that Jalen Hurts needs to be like, yo, this coverage, we're doing this and that, blah, blah, blah. Like, and I know Mike McDaniel, he puts his trust in the quarterbacks as well. Be like, yo, what you like here? He does that. And that's what he needs.
Fire, bro.
Brian Daboll is the same way. I want it's either Mike McDaniel or Brian Daboll for me. Because Brian Daboll has a really good relationship with Jalen Hurts dating back to Alabama. He was his offensive coordinator then. So I think that's what we need to do, bro. And with this team, there's no reason it should have looked that bad. There's no reason your efficiency should be worse than the Panthers, the Saints, the Giants. Like, there's no reason for that.
I agree. I tried to tell you this the whole year. I did. And it wasn't really a Jalen Hurts thing for me. Yeah, I think you always thought I put it on Jalen Hurts, but it wasn't a Jalen Hurts thing. It was a mixture of all of it. Right? Yes. Like, okay, like, for example, I think if he had another year with Steichen again, he would throw for he could throw for 3,800 yards. I think he could do that.
Mm-hmm.
I think he ever thrown for 3,000 though.
Yeah,
3,500. 3,500.
3,500. So I think
I don't think he hit 3,500. It was something like that though.
I think the most he had was 2023, and that was
32, 33.
Let me see. Right, I'll tell you right now.
Because I think he's fully capable of going for 4,000.
He had 3,800. He had almost 3,900.
So he never done for 4,000. That's what it was.
No, he never done for 4,000.
Because I was about to say I think he's fully capable of doing that.
I do too.
So
we'll see.
What would you do with LaFleur? Like, what do you think he would do with LaFleur?
I think with
just
guys
just switch him straight up.
Oh, just Packers. Put him on the Packers.
Yes,
I think he does. I think he does very similar to Jordan Love, or maybe more.
Yeah,
because I trust him.
I think he would like it.
I think I trust him on the line than Jordan Love more than I trust Jalen Hurts more with a game on the line in that system.
Yeah.
In that system than Jordan Love.
Yeah, but I'm saying LaFleur's offense. You like him in that one?
Yeah.
Like that style. Okay, let's say Jalen didn't play for the Phillies. I mean, for the Eagles. Mm-hmm. What team does he fit with the best?
San Francisco.
I think any quarterback fits there. Give me something like that's
in that Shanahan offense. Anybody. The Rams with McVay.
Okay, I can see that. I mean, but that's Puka again.
Jamie says I think he outperforms Love. Yeah, I do too.
But Love's good though. Don't get it twisted though. Love can play. Now
the Packers, obviously.
Okay. Those aren't two crazy receivers.
Oh, so you're saying a team that doesn't have a stacked offense?
I'm just looking for a system that he would like those.
I think Mike McDaniel. I think
you like those.
Miami with Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle. I think he does well.
What about the Browns?
With Stefanski, no, not that all. That O line is bad. I don't think he. No, not with that O line.
What about Houston?
I think he can do better than C.J. Stroud has done in Houston. Yes, I think he is better than C.J. Stroud.
You think he's better than Deshaun Watson was?
Deshaun Watson was a dog, man.
Houston, Deshaun Watson, not the one we see now.
Look, hey man. Deshaun was a beast.
Because Deshaun really made that. Yes, he had DeAndre Hopkins, but everything else around that was just mid to okay.
Yeah, I know.
The second receiver, I can't remember his name. He played for a while though. He was good, but not crazy. Mm-hmm. And then the line was pretty mid. They were decent pass blocking, but they weren't great running, and they didn't really have a notable running back. He really made that team.
Detroit, I think he does well in Detroit.
Oh, that'd be a good one. Dan Campbell would let him play too. He would literally roll the ball out.
Let it. I think he can throw for 4,000 in that offense. 100%.
I agree with that. I like that. What about Carolina?
I like Dave Canales a lot, and I think he is better than Bryce Young for sure.
I agree.
With Chuba Hubbard, their O line, but I think he's athletic enough to get out of some sacks. You know what I mean?
Jacksonville?
And I like him in Jacksonville. I like with Liam Cohen. I like him in Tampa. With Ibuka, Mike Evans, Chris Godwin, Rashad White. I like him over there. There are teams that I'm like there are teams that I know for sure. If you go the Giants, I don't think no. I think.
What about Dallas?
Dallas?
Could he turn that around?
I think he can. I don't think he's going to pass for close to 5,000 yards because I think they'll use him on the ground more than they use Prescott. But in this offense, the one that they had this year with CeeDee and George and Javonte Williams, I think he puts up great numbers. And I do think since he does take care of the ball more than Dak Prescott, I don't think he puts that defense in such a bad position.
Minnesota?
And that defense was bad. With Kevin O'Connell, absolutely. With Jordan Addison and Justin Jefferson and Kevin O'Connell, who made Sam Darnold get paid, 100%. 100%. Seattle, I think he does well.
Okay.
I think he does well in Seattle. There are teams that I know that any of these playoff teams, I think he can go over there and I think he can do what they're doing. The Bills for me would be a little bit I don't know. Because
what about Houston? No, Houston would be tough too. It'd be tough to get down and dirty over there.
You don't think with that defense he can do what CJ Stroud has done? You don't think so? I think
no, because he is better. No, 1-to-1, he's better than CJ Stroud. So I guess I can't give you an argument for why. I think it wouldn't be a great situation for him, and I think
the Colts
would love him. We would love him.
With Shane Steichen again.
Yeah, good O-line, great running back. That's basically the same situation he's in.
He said Bills might be questionable. I agree, Jamie. The Bills to me is they got James Cook, and the running attack is still going to be the same, I believe.
Yeah.
But the receivers don't even get separation, dude. They
about
don't
Denver?
get separation. I think he can have that offense looking better than what Bo Nix does.
I'm about to say, obviously he's better than Bo Nix, but
I think
with skill set.
Yeah.
But he's not gonna have the receivers to go get it because he's a deep ball thrower.
Troy Franklin, Cortland Sutton, like good side. I think he can have that offense performing better than what Bo Nix does. Bo Nix is a gunslinger, but he just turns the ball over too much. New England will be tough. I think Drake May is a better thrower of the football than
he's more optimal for their style of.
I think he's he's optimal. The running game is really good. I think with that running game he'll be fine. I do think he'll win game. I do think with Mike Vrabel, whatever as the coach, like the way that if you just swap them, I do think they'll win games. And against the schedule they just played this year, I think they're gonna win games. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I wasn't asking you those teams to be like, would he win? I'm asking you, is it optimal? Like, what is optimal for him?
The style in New England, probably not.
Like, if they have to change their whole offense, that's not his style.
No,
you see what I'm saying?
No.
So what are some? Give me like 3 teams where they already have his style in their offense. Like McVay's kind of made his style for more of a pocket quarterback because Purdy's not really running or scrambling a lot.
But you don't.
No adjustments. Just what teams could plug and play him.
Colts.
I agree with that. Packers, yes, they use Daniel Jones like that.
Colts, Packers, and
does Jordan Love sit in the pocket a lot though?
He does. Like he's not a runner. They do run a read option with him and Josh Jacobs in the shotgun. He's in the shotgun
so they do have a read option in there. Okay.
Yeah, he just doesn't run a lot. You know what I mean? And I wouldn't either if you got Josh Jacobs. You know what I mean? And Jordan Love, he's not as athletic, but they do have a lot of read option in there. Packers, because I don't think you have to change the style of play for the offense if you just put the Jalen Hurts in the Packers offense. I don't think you have to do that.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Colts, Packers. I was gonna say Rams. I think he could perform well, but as far as like changing the offense, I get what you're saying. And truthfully, I think Chicago. I do think Chicago.
Yeah, he's very similar skill set to Caleb Williams.
They run a lot of read option. They run a lot of read option.
He's very similar skill set to Caleb Williams. Yeah. I think the O-line would hurt him a little bit because he's not the off-script player that Caleb Williams is. Right. Like Caleb Williams, I mean, like we said, that 4th and 8th throw, like that's. I mean, like, who's doing that?
I don't think
in that moment.
I don't even think he's attempting that.
That's what I'm saying. So, like, I think Chicago would hurt him a little bit because he's not as off. He's not because that line does get blown up. Caleb Williams does. He's so elusive on that first rusher. He's so elusive.
But Jalen is hard to get on the first on the first.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not saying that. I'm saying the after that, the off-script playmaking ability. I think that Caleb Williams is on a different level.
I do too.
Can he run the Ravens system? He probably could do that.
Ravens, I was just about to say the Ravens. Yeah, I was about to say the Ravens.
Yeah, he could do that. He could do that.
All they do is read option. That's all they do.
Yeah, Browns don't have a system. Browns don't have a system at all. Yeah, so. But yeah, I was just asking that. That's all I wanted to.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say, I do hope we get. I don't want us to get a first time play caller. I want us to get somebody experienced, so we can truthfully, like see,
what they can do.
You know what I mean? Like see what they can do, and see what Jalen Hurts can do in a system that he's never run before, and a system that it's going to be very different to what he's run in the past. And there is read option though with Mike McDaniel, but there's a lot. Like he's going to throw over the middle of the field more than he's ever done in his career with Mike McDaniel. And there's going to be a lot more motion that he's going to have to read, which I think is going to open up a lot for that offense. But, we can wrap up there. That was a really good conversation.
Yes, sir.
Playoffs tomorrow, man. It's going to be awesome. I'm going to see. We might be able to stream tomorrow night. Could be. Streaming that. Let's see what the NFL schedule is. 49ers Seahawks is that 8:00 game. I'm not going to be able to do the 4:30 game, but I can do that 49ers Seahawks game. And then you got 3:00 and 6:30 on Sunday with the Houston game and then the Broncos game. So I cannot wait for that.
That's gonna be. I mean, this is good brand of football.
Good football, man.
Anybody can win, right? Anybody.
You're right.
Yeah.
So
looking at 5, he beat 3 swings, baby. The GOAT.
Appreciate all y'all for tuning in, man. Appreciate all you guys for tuning in. Instagram viewers, appreciate you guys. Hit that follow button. Hit that subscribe button if you're new to the channel, man. And yeah, see you guys next time.
Yes, sir.